what up? Refocus. Okay, cool. Hey everyone, I am not dressed as a bridesmaid right now. I know the top of my romper kind of looks like that. It's a really cute little screenshot that you're getting. I am actually about to go to work. I'm doing a brand ambassador event today. So I posted on my Instagram that I do a lot of brand ambassador, promotional model, like staffing kind of work. It's very irregular. It's like a side hustle basically. So I just do that when my schedule is free. And I asked you guys if you have any questions, because in the past I've received a ton of questions about what I'm doing when I post that I'm at a random event or that I'm working for a company. So I thought I would take a couple minutes to explain that and tell you guys how you can start that up too, if that's something that you're interested in. Cool. Okay, so just for reference, today I'm not talking about social media brand ambassador jobs. I know a lot of companies on Instagram will send you like free swag if you post about them. That's not really what I'm talking about. I mean going to an event that a company is hosting or that they're participating in, like a trade show or like a big, just like an industry convention, and you represent the company and help them participate in that event. So it really runs the gamut. Like there are so many things that you could do as a brand ambassador or a promotional model. A lot of things don't require you to have like modeling experience. I know that word is in there. A lot of times what they're looking for are professional people who can learn about a company or a product really quickly and then give that information out to the public or the rest of the people in that industry while being really friendly and helping to give a good impression about that company. So it's just a lot of everything. You really need to be a friendly person. You need to be able to work in situations that are really busy or high stress. But it's really fun. I enjoy it a lot when I have the chance to do it. I really look forward to it. It's a good time to meet people and learn about something completely new. I'm rambling. So the second thing that people always ask me is, how do you get started in that? I started during college just by Googling. There are companies that you can register with and you create a profile, you upload photos, you talk about your experience and your interest, your education background, and they help match you with people who are in your area and looking for staff for a big event or a big trade show or maybe a party or something like that. So I would start by Googling your town plus brand ambassador jobs and then search for national staffing companies that you can register with. So I'll leave a few that I've used down below. Can't think of them right now because my mind is just on you. What else? What else do I do with brand ambassador jobs? Ooh, I thought of another one. Actually on Facebook. On Facebook, look up your town and then brand ambassador. So Los Angeles brand ambassador, Las Vegas brand ambassador. Look that up and you can usually find groups, and a lot of times they're private because they only want people who have experience or people who are really professional being part of those brand ambassador groups, but that's a great way to get jobs as well. So the next thing that you should really think about is if you're the type of person that's okay talking to strangers, talking to people in a really professional environment. Some of the events that I've worked require you to be very professional. It's a business setting. They don't want someone who is going to be dropping curse words or you know, like chewing gum and just kind of like, blah, blah, blah. Like that was a good description, Annalise. They don't want people who are going to be unprofessional. So if you can't show up on time, if you can't put a good face forward, they're not really gonna wanna work with you. I stepped on myself. Okay, that leads me to one of my last points. Just gather up some really nice photos of yourself. Nothing in a group, nothing where you're wearing anything that's like weird, you know, just maybe like plain white shirt, or you know, a blazer, something that looks professional, something that you would use for a LinkedIn headshot, and then something that you would use to show your personality a little bit. So a lot of times if a brand is hiring for ambassadors and they want to see photos of me, I'll send a photo where I'm like outside, smiling, looking happy, something that you would send to your grandma that she would say, oh, you look so beautiful. They want people who are well put together and really happy and can present themselves well without being too sexy. It depends on the brand. So have some photos together of yourself that are clean, simple, and fresh. And then the very last thing I'll say is to gather up your experience. I know if you're just starting out, you're not going to have brand ambassador experience on a resume. So put together a list of your interests, some things about your education experience or what you're pursuing in life, and you can use that as a starting point if you don't have an actual brand ambassador resume. If a health food company is hiring brand ambassadors for an event, they would love to see that someone is really athletic and maybe a personal trainer or really into health and fitness, because they want people who are passionate about their product and their industry. But that's kind of it. This was a very rambly video, and I think I look like a floating head, so I'm sorry about that. This was not something that I planned to film today, but since I'm on my way to work, I thought it would be a good time. If you guys have any other questions, leave them in the comments or feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm always on. I can't really think of anything else that I need to add to that. This sort of video would help me if I were back at 19 signing up for all of my brand ambassador things. So I hope that it helps you too. Good luck, and let me know if you have anything else that you want to know about being a brand ambassador. Am I supposed to say subscribe? Subscribe to me. I think this is my first video or one of my first videos on YouTube. So subscribe to me if you like me. Actually, that's a weird thing to say. I don't really care if you like me, but subscribe to me anyway. Okay, love you, bye. I think all of my videos are just gonna be me doing weird things until I cut it off.